Ghost Games could go suck my big fat cock. Okay, that's not a good way to start the video. What the hell am I doing? Jesus. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of Ghost Games at all. I loathe those motherfuckers. Why? They can't make a good game to save their own fucking children. That's why. They make the new Need for Speed games look like an utter joke for the last few years, and that's why I fucking hate them. Need for Speed Rivals is just Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. Instead, it's online only, you can't pause the damn game, and the physics don't work. Need for Speed 2015 was a step to the right direction since it was going back to the underground street racing scene, but the handling of the cars was shit. It was to the point where the cars feel like they're on rails rather than actually driving the damn things. And this is a niche opinion and all, but I didn't enjoy the customization in the game at all. I'm sorry, but Rocket Bunny and Liberty Walk body kits only look good if you put them in the fucking junkyard where they belong, because they look but ugly. And then we had Payback and... You know what, I'm not even gonna talk about that sorry excuse of a fuck ass game. There are so many things wrong with it, it's not even funny. So after that, I swore to myself I would never touch another Need for Speed game that was made by Ghost Games ever the hell again, let alone another EA title. Okay, besides Jedi Fallen Order, but still. Then I saw the trailer for Need for Speed Heat, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give you one last shot. If you fuck up, that's it. But I didn't want to give my money to EA because that's like giving my money to the devil himself. Unless the devil is a woman, then, you know, I'd probably give him my house, but that's another story. So I had the game share with a friend of mine. I played it, and at first I thought they learned their lesson, but after a while, I was wrong. Dead wrong. See, he takes 2 steps forward and 10 steps back when they released this game, and that's what I want to talk about with you. And I want to talk to you about how this game is above average. Really. Now, this is the part where I tell you about the game's story and what it's all about, but I'm not going to. It's boring. Like, you'll be better off looking at grass growing than me telling you what the game is all about. It takes itself way too serious at some points. Like, to the point where I'm feeling like I'm watching a shitty TV show on the CW. Speaking of CW, the characters are not interesting in one bit. Most of them are pretty shallow and generic, and some are just flat out fucking annoying. The voice acting and the dialogue is not good at all. It's not horrible, trust me, I heard worse, but it can get a little...
I don't have to stand here and listen to some has-been who's too afraid to get behind the wheel. We're drivers!
Dipshit. Nice name. Got a car?
Yes, sir.
Yes, officer!
It's over! This cop's not letting go! Can you help me out?
Sure. We're a crew.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
It can be hard to sit through, I'll just say that. I know they're trying their hardest on this game, but come on, who the fuck talks like this? I seen androids from Nier Automata that had more personality than this line of casts. And after you beat the story, there's nothing else to do. Just a thanks for playing screen and nothing else. Well, you do get an M3 GTR from Most Wanted for free and a race to unlock Eddie's Skyline from Underground 1, but other than that, nothing. The gameplay is an improvement from the last 3 games that Ghost made, but this still has issues. For starters, the races are pretty easy. Even on hard difficulty, it's still a breeze and it doesn't offer any form of challenge. And the driving is an improvement. Kinda. You can fully get rid of the brake to drift aspect and make the car grip on the road, something that was missing from the past 2 games, but it doesn't make a difference since the races are pretty easy, like I said. The events that we have in this game are normal races, drift events, time trials, and dirt racing. Who thought this was a good idea to bring this back? It doesn't fit in a Need for Speed game at all. It didn't fit in Payback, and that's one of the reasons why I hate the game, but that's another story for another day. But in this game, it's not really mandatory, unlike that other game, but it's annoying still because, like I said, it doesn't fit in a Need for Speed game. But anyways, this game has a day and night cycle. Nighttime races where you get reputation by doing night races and getting chased by the cops. Reputation gives you more events, more upgrades, and more cars to drive. And daytime is where you earn cash. The game throws you a lot of money for no reason whatsoever. So getting cars and upgrades isn't really a big deal. That's kind of where the game falls on its face a little bit. I mean, it doesn't constantly throw money at you unlike Forza Horizon 4, but I still think they give you a little bit too much in my opinion. Customization is back from the previous games, even though they're the same assets from 2015, so expect the same shitty wide body kits that men uses to impress their boyfriends. But they did add something new to the table. You can customize your exhaust and change the tune of them and how much flames you can get out of them. And you have the ability to engine swap, and I thought that was a really cool feature, even though I think engine swapping cars is a bit retarded. So a few points there. And neons and other cosmetic items aren't locked behind a paywall unlike that one other game. So microtransactions are gone in this game, and thank God for that. Another feature that they added is character customization. So you can make your character wear different shirts, shoes, pants, and different hairstyles, and different colors of hair. And honestly, I think character customization in a racing game is pointless and a waste of damn time. And also the fact that the clothes themselves look fucking ugly. So you can make your characters look like one of those fuckboys that flex their fucking merch for no reason.
The Zara Code 100, then the Misbehaved t-shirt from 90, show Misbehaved best friend ever. Then the Zara pants 50, and then Rust of course.
You should try getting a job.
I don't think a homeless person will wear these sorts of clothing ever. The open world is pretty to look at first, but it gets really dull over time. There is nothing going on in the world, and the only thing you can do is get collectibles. Every one of them is pretty different, like smashing a billboard or running over a flamingo or looking at graffiti that someone left on a wall. And if you complete one of them, you unlock a special car in a dealership and buy it. I never done it because I think it's boring and a bit time consuming. So yeah, the gameplay for the most part took a few steps forward and a lot of steps back. The soundtrack for this game is good if you shut it off and play Spotify instead. Seriously, the soundtrack for this game is god-awful. It consists of artists that I don't care for, and you hear the same music over and over again. This was a big complaint when they released the list of music when the game was first coming out. Not a single one was a different genre, and none of them was good to begin with. There is no rock and roll, no metal, no drums and bass, none of it, not even fucking electronica. It's just one music genre and that's it, and that's not a good move. When you have a racing game, you need to have different music, because not everyone wants to listen to a track that has Cardi B on it, and the rest is just speaking gibberish for the next 2 minutes. Okay, imagine yourself playing fucking, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 4. You're playing the game and the only radio station you can listen to is Massive Radio. There is nothing else you can listen to, and you have to hear it over and over and over, and you cannot change it. It gets annoying very, very fast. You need to have variety for different people, because I don't know about you, I don't think people have the same taste of music as others.
Pack up your shit and go back to your mom's and tell her I'll be by later tonight.
Overall, I think this game is very, very lackluster. While it did fix the problems from the past games, it's still not that good. If I can recommend this game, I would say rent it or just borrow it from a friend. But for me, I'm never touching this game ever again. It's really boring. The final verdict for this game is 4 Jerichos out of 10. I hope Ghost finally learns their lesson and make a good Need for Speed for... Oh shit, I forgot they died. Thank God for that. Thank you for watching the video all the way through and hearing what I had to say. I hope I can do this again in the near future. One like, you get the Miami Vice DVD collection. Alright, bye bye kitties.
Oh my god. Yo, Derek, you got some moves, bro.